Today for my video, I just wanted to talk about the funny things I've learned this week in Italy. Today is wonderful. It's so sunny. It's so nice outside. I found this wonderful cafe. Erica, the mom that I'm living with, referred me here. It's so cute. I got a macchiato and a little croissant. There's a lot of funny, translational words that are funny, but also just like situations and things that I've learned about this week. In my first week here in Parma, Italy. So the first one that I thought was pretty hilarious and strange. So yesterday we sat down to do some homework with the boys, and the mom looked in their little case where they keep their pens and pencils and things, and she was like, "Oh, go get some rubbers. You're out of rubbers." And I'm like, "What? Rubbers? What in the hell is she talking about?" Automatically, I think, as an American, condoms. That's what we say. Rubbers, condoms. And Giacomo comes back with an eraser, like a pencil eraser. I thought that was so strange. It's a strange word for you to use. And she's like, "Oh, why? What does it mean?" And I didn't want to tell her with the boys there. So I said, "Oh, it's male contraception." She was like, "Oh, okay." So later on we looked it up, and she got it. She understood, but she was like, "Okay, boys, let's now call it an eraser, not a rubber." I thought that's really funny, but strange, but it's a British word, I think, is where they got it from, so makes sense. Okay, another thing that drives me slightly crazy, it's pretty disgusting, and I've been getting sick and I feel like I haven't gotten over it because of this. Everybody smokes. Like, everybody. My family, luckily, don't smoke, but everybody smokes. Like, it's so bizarre. I mean, you go down the street and everybody is smoking. In the States, it's considered really gross, but here it's like, God, everybody does it. It's crazy. It's so weird to me. Well, whatever. Another issue, it's not really affecting me, but it could. So, for the bus, in the States, if you need to take the bus, you just have the money, jump on, pay the guy, get your change, whatever. Well, here, you can't do that. You have to purchase a ticket online, or I guess at a tabacceria, which is like a tobacco shop. They sell bus tickets, and you have to pay for a bus ticket prior, which is kind of strange. I don't think they expire. It wouldn't make sense if they did, but you have to purchase it prior to jumping on the bus. It's kind of inconvenient, so another strange thing. So this next thing is probably more my fault because I don't know Italian. I maybe was a little bit ignorant in thinking that more people speak English. So I was trying to get my nails done, and it is really hard to find businesses online, like on Google Maps, like TripAdvisor, just Googling stuff. It's really hard to find businesses. Like, they aren't listed, or they've moved, I've ran into that, or if they are listed, they don't have a website. They're not using the internet that much as we do in the States, so I get it, fine. But anyways, I found this nail salon, and I emailed the lady, and I thought it'd be easier to email because obviously I don't speak Italian, but she was emailing me back in English, so I was like, "Oh, perfect, she speaks English." And she said, "Hey, I need you to call me to make an appointment because it's easier." So I called her, and she didn't speak English. I was so confused. I'm like, "Okay, wait, I'll call you back, or I'll have my friend call." I was gonna have the mom call, but she was sick also. So I was like, "I'm sorry, I have to email you." So she finally accepted my email. I got to the shop, got my nails done, sweet lady. But from now on, we agreed to correspond via email. She doesn't speak English, and I don't speak Italian. just a funny thing you run into in a foreign country when you don't speak the language. So obviously, I need to make an effort. I heard a couple days ago, while talking about southern Italy, that the mob, the Mafia, is still here. It's like still a thing. I mean, we as Americans, we maybe like hear about it every now and then, but like it is still alive and well, like a big thing. And I guess they run more of like the southern area of Italy because it's a little bit more poor. It didn't recover fully yet from the economic downturn that happened, and so they're thriving in southern Italy. And I was telling my family that me and Mark wanted to go to Sicily or Palermo, in southern Italy. And they were like, yeah, we've never been there. We're like kind of scared. I'm like, oh, really? The whole South? I can see being scared, like, in the states of like, Detroit. Yeah. Flint, of course. There's like little areas that you probably shouldn't go to. Compton. Yeah, probably. But like the whole area, like this is a pretty massive area. They're scared to go. It's strange. I want to go still. It's very intriguing to me now, especially since people are scared to go there, and we heard it's cheap. So. Yeah. Well, the last thing that I wanted to talk about for today is the issue here in Parma with stay-at-home moms. That's a luxury. There's a lot of stay-at-home moms in the States, especially in Austin. There's a ton. But if you can stay at home, I mean, yeah, that's wonderful. I think me personally, I would get bored or be so stressed out because it just never ends. It's always something to do, and then you're not like appreciated very much. So in my family here, the mom, stay-at-home mom, and a lot of people give her shit for it. Like, they're super rude about it. Like, oh, do you even do anything? She'll post Facebook pictures, and someone once said, oh, the kids' shirts aren't ironed. Like, what? Who irons a kid's shirt? So stupid. They think they don't do anything, and I guess it's a big deal since after, like, the 60s or 70s, whenever, women were empowered and could join the workforce. Now, all the women here in Italy work, and if you don't work, it's a big deal. They look down on it. So, I mean, I don't know what the big deal is, but yeah, they're not very nice to the stay-at-home mom that I'm living with. I think it's great. I mean, it's wonderful. She cooks for us. She's constantly cleaning up. She's always on the go doing things. She's so busy. So I don't understand how they don't think that's important. Oh, also, if you work, which they want the women and men to work, you just basically have the grandparents raise the kids. I'm like, well, isn't that kind of asking a lot of the grandparents, though, too? And in our situation here, the grandparents don't live near Parma. They live 2 hours away or an hour away in Milan. So how could that even be possible? It's not feasible. So I just don't understand what the issue is with stay-at-home mom thing. It's very weird to me. I don't know. If you guys like this content, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and follow me on my journey as an au pair in Italy.